Hi, my name is Christine Allison, and I want to read you a story today. It's called My Teacher is a Monster by Peter Brown. Have you ever felt that way about any teacher that you have had? That they're a monster? My teacher is a monster. Do you see the little boy? What do you think he's feeling? Does he look angry or sad? And she says, "No, I am not." Let's see what happened. Bobby had a big problem at school. Her name was Ms. Kirby. Do you see Bobby? Bobby's in the center. What did Bobby just do? Let's follow the dashed line. What is this? It's a paper airplane. He has just thrown a paper airplane. And she says, "Robert!" She's green, and she is definitely looking like a monster. "Move it or lose it," Ms. Kirby stomped. "Settle down," Ms. Kirby roared. "No recess for children who throw paper airplanes in class." Ms. Kirby was a monster. What do you think he's feeling here? Is he feeling happy or is he feeling sad? I think he's sad. But he was the one who threw the paper airplane. So yeah, it looks like he is getting no recess. Bobby spent his free time in the park, trying to forget his teacher's problems. What does he look like he's feeling now? To me, he looks content, happy. But one Saturday morning, on the way to his favorite spot, Bobby found a terrible surprise. Do you see his face? Does he look surprised to you? What do you think he found? Oh no, what is it? It's Ms. Kirby. Do you see his face? He looks surprised to me. And does she look surprised? Yeah, she looks surprised too. Bobby wanted to run. He wanted to hide, but he knew that would only make things worse. What does he look like he's feeling now? Does he look sad? Does he look scared? What does she look like she's feeling? Like maybe she's not so happy about this. What is Bobby doing? He's raising his hand. She says, "Robert, you don't need to raise your hand out here." What were you going to say? Bobby says, "I was going to say, 'Hello, Ms. Kirby.'" And she says, "Hello, Robert." "I like your enormous hat, Ms. Kirby." She says, "Thank you, Robert." Then he says, "Ms. Kirby, it's really strange seeing you out of school." She says, "I agree." What does he look like he's feeling here? Scared, maybe? A little surprised still? There was an awkward silence. And then a gust of wind changed everything. What happened? The gust of wind came in and took her hat. What does he look now? He looks like he's surprised to me. What are they doing? They're chasing after the hat. And she says, "That's my favorite hat." She says, "My dear old granny gave it to me." What are they doing? They're chasing after it. Do you have something that's very special to you that your granny gave you? Would you feel bad if something happened to it? Here she's She's very upset. She says, "Don't let it get away." Look at Bobby. He says, "Got it." What is he feeling now? Yeah, he looks happy to me. "Oh, Bobby, you are my hero." Look at her face. She looks very happy. I want you to notice on this page, what color is her skin? It's green. But look over here. Does it seem to be changing just a little bit? She says, "That was very good of you, Robert." Robert says, "You're welcome, Miss Kirby." What do you think he's feeling? Does he look happy to you? Look at the ducks. It says, "Quack." Robert says, "Those ducks sure do like you." Quack, quack. They know I enjoy quacking with them. Look at all the ducks. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack. Quack. Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Look at their faces. Do they look happy to you? It looks like they're having a good time, isn't it? When they were all quacked out, Bobby had an idea. "You should see my favorite spot in the park." Take a look at Miss Kirby. What is her skin color now? How is it different from what it was before? "Be careful," she says. "Yes, Miss Kirby." "This is lovely," she says. And then Miss Kirby had an idea. What do they look like they're feeling? Are they happy? Yeah, they look happy to me. What is she handing him on this page? Yeah, it's a piece of paper. What is he doing with it? He's making a paper airplane. Bobby tossed his paper airplane into the sky, and it flew, and it flew, and it flew. Look at all the lines. That's a long trip for that paper airplane, isn't it? I think that was the single greatest paper airplane flight in history. There's this paper airplane. She says, "I think you're right." Do they both look happy? Yeah, they do. Does Miss Kirby look a little different even? Does she look more like a regular teacher now? By lunchtime, Bobby and Miss Kirby were happy they had bumped into each other. What do you think they're feeling right there? Yeah, to me they look very happy. But they were ready to say goodbye. "See you Monday, Bobby." "Bye, Miss Kirby." See what he's running away with? He's taking his paper airplane home with him. Coming through. Back at school, Ms. Kirby still stomped. And then the bear said, "Roar!" Ms. Kirby still roared. But before they looked maybe scared. Do they look scared now? No, they look happy to me. "Great job, Bobby." Look, she's handing him a paper. But was Ms. Kirby still a monster? That's the question. What did he just do? Let's follow the dotted lines. He made another paper airplane. "Robert!" The end. She's a little green now. So at the very beginning, she was green. And Bobby didn't know her. And she was like a monster to him. But what happened when they were at the park? Did they get to know each other? And he didn't see her as a monster anymore, did he? He saw her as a regular teacher. And then he threw the paper airplane. And maybe she turns just a little green. Do you think that she was a monster for getting onto him for throwing a paper airplane? No. Paper airplanes are so much fun. But there's a time and a place for everything, isn't there? Do you think he still liked her in the end? I do. I think he liked her in the end.